I'm just typing one by one by hearing from you. Class, functional, view, controlled and uncontrolled. And we have covered use state, use effect. Still, we need to cover use context, use memo, use callback, use ref, use simplicity handler. These are the hooks we need to cover. And then we need to cover actions for HTTP requests. Then routing is there, then Redux is there. All these things. Then in component, we have 5 types of component: class, functional, view, control, and control. We have already seen. One more thing, higher order component is there. Okay. These are the things we will cover for React. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. If you want anything else, ping me or ask me. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So today we can see about use context and use memo. We can see. We can see about use context and use memo. Okay. First one,
Okay.
use context we can cover today. Okay. So let us consider you have here. Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay, fine. So shall we start, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So component 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let us consider the first one is the component A. Okay. Then second one is the component B. And third one is the component C. Okay. So if you want to send a data from component A to B, how will you send it? So you want to
Component.
send a data from component A to B, how will you send it?
We are sending like through functional component.
Sorry? Yeah, anything, functional component or class component, whatever may be. How will you send a data from parent component to child component?
Yeah. We have to import or export.
Okay, that is called create the parent-child relationship. So how will you send a data from parent to child?
From parent to child, we have to state. State.
Chitra, I didn't hear. Can you type it? How will you send a data from parent to child? Yes, Susmita. Can you type it and send to me?
Who can send the data? You want the
No, simply I want the name. How will you send the data from parent to child?
props?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking for this much long time. Why you took this much time for saying that? Susmita, what happened?
I think I'm remembering that what I said there.
Okay, it's just props now. Using props, we can send the data from parent to child. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you are learning this React for sustain your current project, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you make this session useful, it will be helpful for your current project as well as helpful for your next opportunity.
Correct. Are you
Okay?
providing any opportunity there or no? I mean that
Uh,
any interview?
Yeah, they may provide, or if not, many of my students also already place. If any opening came, I will assist you. Okay. The thing
Okay,
is
right now
like,
which company you are working? SCL,
currently I'm working with Value Labs.
Value Labs.
Yeah, that's in Hyderabad.
Okay. Right now you are in Hyderabad.
No, for me it's permanent work from home, so I took it. I'm at
Okay.
Tamil Nadu. Yeah. Yeah. Why
Okay.
I'm saying is like, if you concentrating only on the things whatever you are facing currently in your application, okay,
Mhm.
then the session won't be that much helpful. Why? Because when you are moving to next company, when you are trying for the next opportunity, they will expect the entire content from you. Okay, not only the thing you have worked so far. So you need to be clear with entire React application about the class component, about the state in the class component, about how will you update the state in the class component, what are the life cycles available in the class component, what is the difference between the class component and functional component, and what are the hooks available in functional component. So what is functional component? Why we are using functional component? And what about pure component? And what about controlled and uncontrolled component? And what about the higher order component? All the things they will ask in the interview. Okay, whatever I'm covering here, definitely it will be useful for you when you are trying for the interview. Okay, so
Okay.
don't miss anything thinking like that. Oh, these things I'm not using in my project, so I can skip it. Don't don't assume like that. Okay, the maximum interview questions will be like, what are the things you are not currently using in your project? Those are the things only they will ask in the interview. Okay, why? Because if you are remembering that, then you can able to easily remembering what you are working in your current project. Okay. So whatever you are working in your current project, you can say that easily. What else more than that available, they will try to extract that from you. Got it? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so don't skip anything. Since we are a React developer, we need to be clear with the entire React. Okay, what are the things are entirely available in React? We need to be clear with all of them. Then only you can easily crack the interview. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah, fine. So try to cover this class as first entirely, clearly. Okay, and between meanwhile, if you got any doubt in your project or application, ask me that also. No issues. Okay. But be clear with the entire session. Okay. What you are learning from my session, try to be clear. If you are forgetting or if you are having any doubts or if any topic is confusing, ask me again and again and make it clear. Make the entire React clearly. Got it? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just spend 30 minutes every day, okay, to recap whatever we have done, okay. If we have time, then I will give you some tasks. Try to complete those tasks in React, okay, ba?
O-
I know
Okay,
it
sir.
will be time consuming since we are already working, but still we can do. Even I am also working only, but still taking a class up to 7 hours per day, okay.
Okay, sir.
So that way I can able to spend time, then why not you also can? Okay. Yeah, I know you need to take care about your child, do the homeworks, also household things will be there, everything you need to take care of. But still try to uh, give some time, try to spend some time to learn the React properly. If you are once clear with the React, then you can go anywhere. No need to get fear. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
for sure it will be helpful for your next interview.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if you are facing any different kind of interview question from React, or if you are getting any doubts, you can ask me any time regarding the React. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Now see, how will you send the data from A to B?
From through browse.
Yeah, forms. Now I want to send you data from A to C. How will you send it? Component A to component C. I want to send. How will you send it?
Component.
So A is
Component.
the parent, B is the child, C is the grandchild. So how will you send your data from A to C?
Component mount. Component in mount.
Hey, what is the use of component did mount? So you entirely forget about my entire class. Huh? Okay, fine. So if I want to send your data from A to C, then I need to transfer the data from A to B via procs, then B to C. This is how I can send the data from A to C. Okay, so I can't able to directly send the data from parent to grandchild. For that, I need to pass the data from component A to component B, then from component B to component C. Like this only I can able to send the data. So here is how use context hooks comes to play. With the help of use context, we can send the data directly from grandparent to grandchild. Okay, with the help of use context hook. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Do you have all the recorded session in your local or not?
Pardon?
Do you have all our class recorded session?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, then why not you can go through them and make it clear. Okay. And I told na, release everything and come to the next class. But still you have seems to be not released anything. Okay. Yeah. Again, so you are spending a huge money to gain the knowledge. So please make it more useful. If you are not understanding any of the thing, ask me again and again and make it clear. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the way of my class is confusing, yeah, or you can't able to understand if you or you feel anything like that.
No, no.
Okay, yeah, fine. Then I know if you just concentrating, you can easily able to grab everything, easily able to understand. But I don't know why again you are missing a lot of content. Okay, seems to be a good developer only, but still again and again you are missing quite a lot in my class. That's how I
The
feel.
problem in mine is that I could not able to go through your recording properly. That is what
Sorry, I didn't get. You have?
missing from mindset. I cannot able to go through your recording properly. That's missing in mindset.
Okay. So you don't have much time for your work itself. So you can't able to concentrate on my class, right?
Yeah, there is since work
Okay.
is there
So
for
what's
me.
your working time?
Pardon?
Yeah. What's your office timing, working time?
They 11 to 8.
Sorry?
11 to 8. They will
Now
tell
as
that 11 to 8, but since we are a full stack developer means .NET means they will give the so much R&D work and you have to finish it in 1 day, 2 day like that. They will
right. Right, yes. Since you're a full stack developer, you need to cover the .NET and you need to do R&D and you need to cover the React. I guess you are getting a busy schedule, right?
we have the backend also SQL Server, MySQL.
Oh,
We have to write the
okay.
queries for that one.
So fine. Okay. Are you free on weekend, Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah, I'm free on Saturday, Sunday.
Sorry, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, I'm free Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, then you can call me on Saturday, Sunday. We can have session also. We can try to spend more time to learn bit more.
This Saturday I called you, but you did not pick the call, so I thought that you might be busy, so I
My
didn't.
God, I have not saved your number. You can just ping in the group or ping me, na? I definitely noticed that. I don't know, maybe while driving I may miss it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, let's see. This weekend again we can spend some more time. Okay, so do coverage on little more thing, and we can try to revise everything again. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, okay, fine, Paka. So today we can again see about at least we need to complete this use context hook. Okay. So yeah. So to send the data from parent to child, we will make use of prompts. Same way to send the data from parent to grandchild, then we need to send the data from parent to child, then child to grandchild. This is what traditional method. Okay. Now we have the new hook named as use context. With the help of use context, we can directly send the data from parent to grandchild. Okay, let's see how we can do that. For that, first of all, we need to create the context. Okay, create context at parent component. So once we have created the context, then we need to export the context. Okay, we need to export the context whatever we have created. Okay, then with the help of context provider, context or provider, okay, we need to wrap the parent component. Okay, we need to wrap the parent component using context provider tag. Okay, so with the help of this context provider, we can send the data. Okay, and
Okay.
in the grandchild component, we need to import use context as well as we need to import the context created in the grandparent. Okay, import the context from grandparent. Okay, and yeah, we have imported the use context hook as well as we have imported the context from grandparent. And with the help of use context hook, we can able to access the value from the grandparent. Okay, with the help of this use context hook, we can access the value we have sent from the parent, grandparent. Okay, let's see how we are implementing this. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
again come to our restart. So 8 p.m. Yeah, this is our application, and again 10 p.m. start. No, again we need to check it. Okay, what is the file name? My app. See this page. My open app. Okay, 10 p.m. start. Blue jeans ಇಟ್ಟಿರತ್ತ. Okay, yeah, fine. So what is my component? App.js. Here I have one input component that is functional component. Ah, fine. So let's create two more components. Okay. So new component is there. Okay, whether I have used this new component. Here I'm using one. Okay. So this is new component. This is a new functional component. Okay. I'm going to create one more component that is child component. So child from .js. And another one more component is named as grandchild component. Grandchild from.js. Okay. Let's. How will you create a functional component? Do you remember that syntax?
I import
No need to input anything for functional component. You can directly write the component. So how will you write the component? Functional component.
For that we can directly
Sorry?
cl-
Yeah. Class.
class
Yeah, this
then
is not class component. Functional component. Okay. Yeah. Again, I am repeating that. So for a functional component, simply will look like a function. Okay. Constant to grandchild. So this is simply look like a function. So you will write a function like this only, right?
yeah.
Okay. How it look like? It simply look like a function, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this function is going to return a customer design. So simply I'm going to create it. This is grandchild. That's it. Functional component creation is done. After creating component, what we need to do? Yeah, sorry. After creating component, what we need to do?
You have to export the component.
Yeah, we need to export that. Then only we can able to use this. So export default grandchild. That's it. Okay. Then come to the another file, child component. So here also same. You can simply copy paste. So this is child component. Okay. So child again child. That's it. I have created child component as well as grandchild component. Now I am going to import grandchild in the child component. So import grandchild from grandchild. Okay. Also bind this here. Yeah. Now I am getting a error. Why I am getting this error?
Because you have to you have added more than one line, so you have to write the blank
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. So we need to wrap this with a empty tag. Okay. Fine. Okay. Now I have exported this child. Go to that new component and import it here. Oh, this is functional component. Okay, then no need of this one. Then I will create one more component called the parent function. Parent component. Yeah, come here and this is same list. So here I'm going to import child from what's the name child component. Okay, so here it is going to be child parent. Oh, so this is a parent component, and in this parent component I have binding the child component. And come to the child component. Here I am binding the grandchild component. And come to the grandchild component. Here it's simply there is only one thing. Okay. Now go to app.js. Okay. Here import that parent component from parent component. Simply bind this. So go to the save. Come to the output. Child component dot this. We have two components are named as child component. Okay. The name is what? parent child is small. Okay. So parent component and child component, then grandchild component. Okay. Now, yeah, sorry. So here, right there. So parent component is there, child component is there, grandchild component is there. So from the parent component, I am directly going to send the data to grandchild component with the help of use context hook. Okay. So for that, first what I need to do, go to parent component and create a context. Okay. To create a context, import that first. So import create context from React. Okay. Now create a context. So constant my new context equal to, so I have imported this now, make use of this. Create context of, okay, and I'm going to send a object as a value. So I'm keeping a empty object here. If you're going to send a number, then keep 0 here. If you're going to send a string, then keep a empty string here. So I'm going to send a object. So I'm giving a empty object. So now I have created the context. Okay. Then grab our component. Grab this parent component using context provider. So my context dot provider. Okay. Yeah. Copy this and come to the last line here also. So now my entire component is grabbed with my context provider. Okay. So now I can send the data via this provider. So space value, okay, equal to I'm going to send a object, right? So here I can create object data equal to, okay. So name anchor. Okay. So area segment. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now send this object data via context. Done. So I have created the context and I have sent the data via context provider. Now export to the context. Simply go here and say that export. That's it. Now the context is created as well as exported. Also, I am sending the data via context provider. That is done in the parent component. Now come to the child, not child. Come to the grandchild. Okay. Here we are going to import use context as well as import the context created in parent. So import use context. That is done. Then I am going to import the context I have created. So import my new context from parent component. Okay, that's it. Now again come here, get inside. So constant, okay, variable ABC, anything we can do equal to use context of the context I have imported is my new context. That's it. Now this ABC is having the entire object. Okay. So here I have given object data. Now via ABC I can able to access this object. Let's see. Here I am going to write view. Okay. So yeah. Hello data. So here I am going to write data from grandparent is, okay. So ABC dot name. What else I have sent? Area. So next one, abc.area. Okay. So come to the output, check it out, see, Shankar and Chennai. Where is this value coming from? This value is coming from grandparent. I'm receiving this value from the grandparent via context. Okay. So this parent is having child component. So go to the child component. Here it is having grandchild component. Go to the grandchild component. Here, yeah, go to the grandchild component. Here I can able to access the value, context value using use context hook. Okay. So first thing we need to do is like create the context. Okay, import create context. With the help of the importer create context, create a new my own context. So constant my new context equal to create context of. Okay, then send the data via provider. So grab the entire component using context provider, and the attribute name value equal to whatever object. It may be object data, or it may be a simple string, or like this. Whatever you want, you can send. Or you can send even a number, 555 or anything. So now I am sending a object. That's it. Then you need to export your context. That's it. These are the things in the parent component. Now getting to the grandchild component. Needs to import the context you have created in parent component. Then with the help of use context hook, you are getting the value of my context. Now ABC is having all the values, whatever you have sent from the grandparent. So abc.name somewhere, abc.area. So this is how we will make use of use context hook. Is it clear or having any doubt?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Or even you can do, for example, I'm going to keep a button as like usually you will do now. So do again here there is a button. So this button is going to click. So on click again I'm going to call a incremental method. Okay. Here I'm going to bind a count. Say dot count. Okay. So yes, that's it. So again, so inside our component, okay, constant state, comma, set state equal to use state of. That is going to be object. So count is going to be 99. Okay, state that count will be 99. While clicking this plus button, I am going to call a method. That is increment method. So constant, the constant means. So here what we are going to do, simply set state of. Set state of, yeah, state, comma, count, right? So count will be state dot count plus 1. That's it. Okay. So I'm clicking this button, it is going to call this method. Now I am going to add count plus 1. Okay. Now send this value. Okay. Here I am going to send this value. Okay. So parent count is state.count. That's it. Okay. Now go to the grandchild. Here I am going to bind the value. So abc dot parent count. That's the name, right? Yeah. Parent count. Come here, paste it, save it. Okay. The first page, can able to see this is the value in the parent. It's also directly binding in the grandchild. Without blocks, we are sending the data via use context to directly to the grandchild component.
Okay,
Is it
whatever you
clear?
have done in parent child, it will access to the grandchild.
Sorry, your voice is
I told that whatever changes you have done in the parent, it will accept in the grandchild.
I don't know whether your mic is not good or not, but I can't able to hear anything. Yeah, can you repeat again?
I I told that whatever you have done in the parent child, you any changes or anything, so it will directly affect through the grandchild.
Yeah. If you are sending to grandchild, then you can access that. That's it. So I'm sending this parent count, state count to Maya, the provider. I'm sending that so I can able to access. If I'm not sending that, then I can't able to access. Whatever you want, you can send it directly.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So now are you clear with this use context scope? Because this is also one of the repeated interview questions. But you
Yes.
may not use this majorly in your application. Okay, nobody will use this majorly in application, but definitely in interview you will face this question.
No, it's clear.
Okay, then
Yeah.
do this workout today. Okay, so got any doubt? Ask me on tomorrow regarding this.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Today this context is fine. Again, try to spend some time and be clear with our class. Okay.